The book of Ecclesiastes. Who knows who this preacher guy is? Who is the son of David? He is preaching. Chapter 7. A good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death, in the day of one's birth. This guy. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Boy, this guy. Well, they should have just left the book of Enoch in here instead of this. Sorry. It's only got 5 more chapters to go. I'll let you know if I change my mind. Sorrow is better than laughter. Oh, here he goes again. Okay. Yeah. So uplifting this preacher is, huh? For by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Oh, really? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. So I'll tell you right now, if this guy was allowed to write this Bible or any further of this was in here, yeah, nobody'd be reading it. What is this? I didn't know it was this bad. People just think, oh yeah, it's that nice thing. To everything there is a season, into time and every purpose under heaven. Chapter 3, right? I was like, okay, it's getting normal. We'll figure out, what his problem was. No, we haven't figured it out. He's just getting worse. Whoever wrote this, I don't like it. I don't see any redeeming value in it. Maybe chapter 3. I mean, maybe some of it about that all is for naught and everything is for the spirit of vexation. All is vanity and vexation of spirit. That's you only need to say it once. All right? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. Oh. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This also is vanity. Oh, gosh, you guys. Nobody needs to laugh anymore. Stop it right now. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this guy right here. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. What gift? And a gift? Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. What are you even talking about? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Yeah, okay. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. Okay. Say not thou, what is the cause that the former days were better than these? For thou dost not inquire wisely concerning this. Okay. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. Okay. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Oh, are we getting to more crooked parables in here? Consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? In the day of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider God also hath set the one over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity, There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness. Okay. Why bother all this back and forth philosophy? Just give us something straight and just leave it one chapter. Like Obadiah is like 2 or 3 chapters, right? This is just, it's nonsense to me. I don't like it. I don't know if it's who wrote it or the translator. But it's too much. Yep. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself overwise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? I don't know. You should just say, don't read anything. How's that? And praise the Lord. Your job is done. Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this. When's your time? If you don't laugh, you don't get any extra time. This is too much. It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this. Yea, also from this withdraw not thine hand, for he that feareth God shall come forth of them all. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise man more than 10 mighty men, which are in the city. So I guess you're just supposed to be wise. You're not supposed to laugh, and you're not supposed to work. That's what I'm getting so far from this author or translator or both. Like this, they should have put the book of Enoch, the first book, in here and replace this. I don't see any redeeming value in this. Let's keep going because they left it in here. Must be something. We haven't found it. Not yet. It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this, yea, also from this withdraw not thine hand, for he that feareth God shall come forth of them all. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men, which are in the city, for there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Okay, just let that be. He has to tell you all the ways, though. This guy's needing to tell you all the ways. You can't laugh. You can't work. You're just a sinner. Well, okay. We've heard that from other places. Also take no heed unto all words that are spoken, lest thou hear thy servant curse thee. Okay, so let's all put noise-canceling phones. We have to walk around with headphones. We cannot laugh. We cannot hear the spoken word. Oh, I knew it. It's just getting worse. I told. Oh my gosh. Also take no heed unto all words that are spoken. So don't listen to anybody, you guys. Nobody. See? Yeah, we'll just leave this in here and like, can you imagine if they tried to say God said this, all this stuff? Also take no heed unto all words that are spoken, lest thou hear thy servant curse thee. What in the world? For oftentimes also thine own heart knoweth that thou thyself likewise hast cursed others. Oh my gosh. All this have I proven by wisdom. I said I will be wise, but it was far from me. That which is far off and exceeding deep, who can find it out? Yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you to say anything else, really. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom in the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman. Listen to this guy. Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Huh. What happened, Solomon? You're building Baalbek to you name your daughter Basemath. You are building like this huge home. Well, I don't know if it was his forest home or his home in Baalbek, but he gets to chop down all the cedar of Lebanon, and then go to Ophir every 3 years, right? Where's that? Is it in Tarshish? Is it in Cadiz? Who knows? And then they bring it back, and then the demons build the house. He's telling people to stay away from women. Okay. Yeah, well, and he did that because he married like 500 people, women, and, every single one of them had their own little god, and they talked him into idolatry and in building all this ridiculous idolatrous temples. Oh, and you know who built it? The demons, the 72 Goetia that he's calling on. They built it. I don't like this. Who wrote this? Did he write this? Maybe he wrote this when he was under the demons. I'm not even going to try to find out yet. I'm just going through it. I can't believe this, what this guy is saying. Like, to me right now, I would believe this is Solomon in his madness. Is that what this is? That's my closest guess. Because I'm sure David had other sons. Oh, remember? Is it like... Look, I don't know. Almost just look, 3 more sentences. I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things. See, that sounds like Solomon, to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness, and I find more bitter than death. The woman, blah, 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 right? But the sinner shall be taken by her. Behold, this have I found, said the preacher. Yeah, the unidentified preacher. Who are you, bro? Concerning one by one to find out the account. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Yes, probably because you're married to 900 people, and now you're like, oh, I just haven't found the right one. It sounds like this is him writing this in the midst of his demonic possession. I don't know. I don't know about this border thing. There's going to be like a civil war. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, though. Why are Chinese protected persons in San Francisco, right? Like, I just totally got attacked by one. All right? And, like, they're supposedly the ones bringing all the fentanyl over here, right? So, how are you having protected classes of people? And they're vicious. Yep. Don't go for that. Well, all I'm trying to say is that you think this... They keep saying everybody's coming over that border. Everybody's coming over that border. Oh, well. Just, I don't know how Solomon felt safe with all these women. Like, he must have thought, like, he wasn't going to get killed by him or something. I think that's weird. Any of them, like, I guess he's just so wise he could tell, right? I guess that's part of his game. But do you think this is him asking at the very end, But a woman among all those have I not found. Yeah, I think he's possessed. I think I can't figure out who this is. Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Well, I wish you just left that as the only thing you found and left out these other 7 chapters, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not even going to do another one. That was 15 minutes for one chapter. There's only 5 left.